How I cleared my acne. That was a video of Fazer that I watched the other day, and I was quite shocked with the measurements he took and how it affected his confidence. And thus in this video I want to react to it and give you a way better alternative that's bound to work. So I hope you're excited, and with that said, let's get started.
Today I want to tell a story about arguably the worst period of my life, a period where severe depression and social anxiety controlled me, and it was all because of a little thing called acne.
Good intro.
Okay, so let me take you through the journey of how my skin went from looking pretty good to it going absolutely out of control, and what I did to sort that and regain my confidence again. And the best way to tell this story is to go from the very start. So, growing up, my skin was always on and off. In general, it wasn't great, but it was never that bad where I'd think about it much. I didn't really care. Now, about a year ago, my skin was looking pretty decent. Still the odd spot here and there, but it looked good. At this point in my life, I was the best looking I'd ever been, and my confidence levels were really high.
So enjoy summer. A good physique.
And this is where things went downhill. At the start of July 2022, I got so obsessive with how I looked. I was so addicted to trying to be more attractive. And I don't know if this was the reason or the blazing hot heat that summer, but my skin started to flare up a bit. The acne was
I don't think that's the reason. I don't think just because you're obsessed with looking your best is the reason acne will start to appear. It can be maybe because you're super stressed over it and it can have some sort of like mental effect. But other than that, trying to look your best doesn't have a direct reason as to why it would cause acne. But like the sun perhaps or any other changes in his lifestyle could have been the reason. But let's find out.
A little worse, and I couldn't stand this, even though the acne genuinely wasn't that bad, because I was so obsessed with how
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the acne on his face is bad at all. I think it comes more from an insecurity perspective rather than being someone that thinks, oh my god, I've got so much acne, I need to fix it. Because everyone, I mean, I know a lot of people get like pimples here and there, a few acne spots. It's normal, it's part of human beings. Even I, as someone that consistently takes care of my skin, I get the odd acne here and there, a little pimple. It's completely fine. But if you're someone that gets too obsessive over your looks, but then in an unhealthy way, that's where it goes wrong. Because I'm someone that's quite obsessive of my looks as well. I really care about how I look because it's part of my job. I literally teach people to look their best and just feel better about themselves. But I think there's a difference in terms of like having this mental fortitude and accepting that even if you get like a little pimple here and there, it won't affect your life. Because if you have one or two pimples, I know like, especially with, I assume he's similar age to me or a little bit younger. You're obsessed with like being your best version, and you think that, oh, if I have one acne spot, now it will ruin the results with like females. Now it will ruin the results in terms of like how I look. But it's further than people actually realize. It's not that deep. It's more in your mind. So the first thing I would have said to him is like, you should be more confident in yourself, because I feel like the way he looked at himself wasn't good. Like he had a very low self-esteem because he was too obsessive when it comes to his looks. But yeah, let's continue.
How I looked, I would go to any lengths to fix this. So I went online and tried to find the most powerful, the most extreme acne cure there is. And many options came up. Skincare.
That's where it's going wrong as well. Why are you looking for a quick fix? Like, you have an amazing physique. I know you understand that if you're someone that wants to fix something, sometimes it just takes time. Like, if you want to get an amazing physique, yes, you can take steroids and it will help you get a physique much quicker, but then it has a lot of side effects. And the same goes with the products that he's literally mentioning. Like, all of these products will have so many side effects. There's so many better, healthy alternatives. And I think it stems from a very unhealthy mindset. So clearly already when it comes to the beginning of the video, I'm not a huge fan as to how he's approaching his problem. But yeah, let's see what happens.
Acidic products, medication, there was tons to choose from, but one product stood out from the rest. this was the product. It's a drug called isotretinoin, or better known by the public as Accutane.
Last September, a new drug was released for use in the United States.
It's one of the most effective medications for acne, but there are some risks.
After taking the medication, he took his own life. He hung himself.
The drug is called Accutane.
This is one of the most controversial drugs to date. The side effects on this are endless. Dry lips, dry skin, joint pain, nosebleed.
Did you hear that? Dry skin. So like you already have like a lot of other side effects, but then even the thing you're trying to fix, your skin, you end up having dry skin. Why would someone take it? I understand like if you're someone that has a really low self-esteem and you feel like you have no option and you've already tried a lot of other solutions, then I might understand that you'll be like, okay, I really want to change this, but as your first option, I don't know about that.
But the more serious one, Accutane is linked to severe depression. Many people are taking their lives on this drug, suicidal thoughts are common, and while this is a very controversial topic, one thing is for certain, my acne was no way near extreme enough to even consider this. But as I said earlier, I was so obsessive with how I looked, I didn't listen to any of this, and got myself prescribed on it.
Yeah. Another thing, a lot of people have taken their own lives because of that drug, and it's linked with severe depression. And if you're someone that's already in a very negative mental state where you feel like you're not the person you want to be, and you have this low self-esteem, taking a drug that will potentially give you severe depression is not gonna be good for you. So
okay, here we go. My Accutane journey starts today.
Little did I know, things were about to get much worse. As the weeks went on, I noticed the classic dry lips, dry skin, but there was one side effect which was really getting to me.
I've been on Accutane for 3 weeks. I think my skin is broken out a bit. That's normal, apparently.
This is called the purging stage. It's where your skin gets worse before it gets better, and this really affected me. As the weeks were going on, my skin was getting worse and worse. I had never in my life seen it this bad, and it really started affecting my mental health.
Today's the 5th of August.
So your skin is getting worse,
and one of the worst days of my life.
Itself will also.
Thing is, I've never had.
So he literally just said that it was one of his worst days of his life. So not only is the drug making you feel bad, but then having bad skin, the thing that already gave you that low self-esteem and you felt like is holding you back when it comes to maximizing your looks, is also feeling like it's only getting worse. It's not gonna help you. One thing I do have to mention, that with like some alternatives, it is normal that, especially with our skins, a lot of times things get worse before they get better, but then you don't want to use something that has these severe side effects. I don't think that's healthy at all, man.
Mental health problems ever in my life. I've always been a happy, full of life guy. So this was a weird feeling for me. I just fucking hate how I look. This video I took here, captioned "It's time to end this nightmare," was taken on the 18th of August. So it had been about 2 months since I first took that Accutane pill. At this point my acne was out of control, my mental health was on the rocks. So I made the decision to quit Accutane. This made me feel a sense of relief. I felt happier again. Maybe my skin would go back to just being like kind of crap, and I could deal with that. I was excited for the future. I was excited to end this nightmare, as I said, and go back to being happy.
It doesn't.
But unfortunately, that didn't go to plan. In fact, the complete opposite happened. After I came off Accutane, my skin just got even worse. Cystic acne started forming on my neck, big spots on my face, and my mental health was still in the gutter. So I had a decision to make. I could carry on waiting it out and just hope things got better over time, or I could use the drug which started this nightmare in the first place. A drug which potentially was my only option to end the nightmare.
There's literally a drug
I chose the latter. I just said to myself, it can't get any worse than this, so fuck it. So on the 7th of October 2022, I restarted my Accutane.
Once you started,
It's 7th of October
like
2022.
your body adjusts to it and you kind of need it. That's
I hope that
why it's a drug.
I can watch this video next year and I won't have fucking horrible skin, which fucking destroys all self-confidence.
The starting point wasn't great, but I was ready. I was ready for the next 6-7 months to be tough. I was not going to enjoy it, but I knew if I committed, then I'd hopefully get my confidence back.
1 week on Accutane,
Every week I would take progress videos of my acne.
2 weeks on Accutane, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks.
Finally, as time was going on, my acne was actually improving.
And I want to update you. I feel fucking awesome. I'll be honest. My skin isn't fully cleared, but the fact that it's getting better is just the best feeling in the world.
My general mood, my life, my outlook on the days were improving. I started feeling happier again, and it was simply because I felt more confident again.
19 weeks on Accutane, 20 weeks on Accutane, 22 weeks, 24, 25 weeks, 26 weeks.
My skin was genuinely becoming clear again. It was the best it had ever looked. And after 33 weeks on this drug, my skin completely transformed. And I'm happy to say I'm now acne free.
Today's the 5th of August, and today's been one of the worst days of my life.
He has amazing skin now, but
I'm a lot happier now, I'll be completely honest. I still have a bit of the odd scarring, but I am so much more confident. I'm enjoying life again. It was a very tough journey, but I'm glad I went through it. And the question which I'm sure a lot of you are wondering is, do I recommend Accutane? You know, it took me through some of the worst and the best times of my life, so I have very mixed opinions on it. I personally am very happy that I did it in the end, but I'm really not qualified.
I think he's only happy because he's seen results now, but the journey was long and painful, and sometimes you forget that once you get to the end, because now it was worth it for him. But who says that it will be worth it for other people? Because he made it through, but unfortunately some people won't make it through. Some people will quit using Accutane because it gets too much and they can't hack it. So it's easier said than done in terms of like, yeah, it was worth it for him, but I don't really buy it. And it's not me being negative towards him. I'm really happy and glad that he got the results that he wants and wanted, but in general, in terms of like Accutane and the whole side effects to benefit ratio, I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, let's continue.
Enough to give my opinion on such a controversial drug. Speak to your dermatologist, get their opinions, yes, and if they give you the green light, then I'd say do it, but with caution.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright, so now I quickly want to talk about an alternative way to get rid of acne. Because I'm not someone that used to have severe acne, but there were quite a lot of periods in my life where I had a lot of acne on my face and I had so much acne on my back. And I saw the top comment of this video saying people who don't have acne will never understand the self-doubt and mental problems it can cause. I have been struggling with it for 10 years, but I'm not giving up. And I'm not here trying to bash people for what kind of mental problems it will cause for you, because everyone processes things and emotions differently. But at the end of the day, you've got two options. You can look for a quick fix that will have some sort of side effects, or you can go for the long-term solution, a solution that's bound to work, even someone that's willing to put in the effort and time. And that's the solution that I personally chose for myself, and many others did as well. And that's why I reached out to this amazing company called Geology, and they were more than happy to sponsor this video, because when it comes to Geology, I've been using their products for more than 2 years, and I'm telling you, it completely changed my skin from average looking to male model skin. And I'm not the only person, because these are some actual testimonials of people using their products. This first picture shows a male with acne from day 1 to day 90, and you can instantly see that when it comes to the first picture, his skin was screaming, whilst if you look at day 90, it looks so much cleaner and healthier. But what if you're a female that's trying to fight acne? Well, here's another picture from day 1 to day 45 to day 90, an investment of 90 days that gave her amazing long-term results. But Geology doesn't only help with acne, it has so much other benefits as well. Everyone has different skin and everyone has different skin needs, and thus if you go to the Geology website and fill out that diagnostic quiz, they'll give you a personalized regimen to help you get amazing looking skin. Because not everyone struggles with acne. Some of us also struggle with dark under eyes, and that's why I have two pictures on screen, one from a female and one from a male, and in both instances you can see a clear difference when it comes to the under eyes, to get rid of the dark circle and puffiness from day 1 to day 90. Because there's multiple ways to fight against acne, and when it comes to the face wash, it has salicylic acid in it. And what this does is that it gets rid of a tiny barrier of your skin to get rid of the oil and dirt buildup. And this way, for those individuals that sometimes get acne, it can also be caused due to clogged pores. And by using a product like this face wash with salicylic acid in it, you can avoid this. And to combat aging, they've got this morning face cream with an SPF of 15 in it straight after washing your face in the morning, and then you can use an SPF 30 to really protect your skin against the harmful UV rays. And if you're someone that's a high performance individual, you're someone that goes to the gym, goes running, it's still very important to use a moisturizer, and this performance moisturizer is perfect for that, because some people get acne from different causes. Some people get it because of clogged pores, some people get it because they're sweating, or sometimes they're not applying enough product to their skin, so maybe perhaps your skin feels too dry, and with all the sweat sticking to your skin, it's not good for it. And that's why a product like this can be amazing. And one of the best proven products to fight against aging, acne and excessive oil for smooth and younger looking skin is a retinol night cream. Because what this night cream does is that when you're going to bed, it does wonder to your skin. The retinol really takes care of your skin, regenerates your skin to make sure you can fight all of those problems. And the dark circle eye cream is an eye cream to combat puffiness, dark eyes, to make sure you don't look tired. And all of these products are dermatologist designed, just like Joe Fazer already mentioned in the video, to consult a dermatologist. Well, when it comes to geology, the dermatologists have designed these products to give you a youthful, optimal, glowing looking skin. And I think that's key for everyone out there, to have a consistent skincare routine. Because even if you don't feel like you're seeing results now, because I already mentioned that sometimes there will be adjustment period. Your skin kind of needs to get used to all of these products, but then once it gets used to it, your skin will only get better and better. And that's why if you'd like to check these life-changing products out for yourself, I will have a special discount code, and if you use the discount code junaid50, you'll get 50% of your trial set. And this way, you can really test out these amazing geology products for a bargain and see how amazing they are. Because when it comes to geology, they truly want to help you out get amazing looking skin. They completely understand that having amazing looking skin makes you feel more confident. And if you're someone that's dealing with acne or any other sort of problems, it can be daunting and painful. Because I remember even when I used to have a little bit of acne on my face, it definitely has an impact on your self-esteem and your self-confidence. And that's why if you're someone that wants to boost your self-confidence, and if you're someone that wants to increase your self-esteem, taking care of your skin starts by having a consistent skincare routine. And the best brand for this mission is Geology. So definitely check them out. And that's pretty much the end of this video. So in my opinion, when it comes to Joe Fazer, I'm super happy that he's been able to get the skin that he was looking for. But in my opinion, the side effects and all of the other potential things that can happen are definitely not worth using the drug. In my opinion, I would go for a consistent skincare routine, because even though you don't get the quick instant result that you're looking for, which usually doesn't happen with the drugs anyway, but it's kind of like it's been sold to you, it's still better to have this long-term vision. For anything that's worth it, you need to put in the work over a consistent period of time. And that's why having a skincare routine is the key. So thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.